When traveling, you're trying to save on weight and space, often leaving your external monitor at home. Maybe you simply don't own one at all. Often I find that the FX3 screen is a little bit too small to properly see what you're shooting. And also besides that, it lacks false color and scopes to do proper exposure monitoring. What if I told you the solution is already right here in your pocket? In this video I'll be showing you how you can use your phone as an external monitor for the Sony FX3 and FX30. Let's get right into it. Keeping the weight of your luggage down is something that will benefit any filmmaker. And what better way to do it than to replace a piece of gear by something that everybody has on them on a daily basis. The nature of how I personally travel and make films makes this extra important. I wouldn't describe myself as an outdoor filmmaker yet, per se, but it's something I'm striving to be. Capturing the raw moments in nature while hiking, camping and climbing. The main thing making this solution viable is a proper way to attach your phone on top of the FX3. For this I use this small, high quality, full metal piece of gear made by Small Rig. It's a little metal thing that allows you to attach your phone on top of your FX3. It costs less than 20 euros and it's built like a tank. It's very rugged, very sturdy, and I don't think it's ever gonna break. But it's still very easy to adjust. You can find a link to this in the description if you want to support my channel. On the software side of things, we're going to be using the new monitoring control app made by Sony. Now, many people know you can use this app to remotely control your camera from a distance through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. But that obviously drains a lot of battery. And there's a simpler solution. You can just plug in your phone with USB cable straight into your camera. This obviously saves a lot of battery and also makes the latency much lower. The great thing about this app is that it's very simple, but it still allows you to have high quality monitoring tools for your exposure, like histograms, waveforms, and most important of all, false color. False color allows you to see exactly which part of the image is exposed to which level. You want your skin tones to be roughly around middle gray, and you can see if highlights are overexposed or shadows are crushed. And this is the best way to expose your image. I usually push it up to the highlights being clipped and then slightly pull it back down, giving me the perfect exposure every time, because you have the most amount of information in your log footage. Other than that, it allows you to do simple things like have a guide on your screen, like a grid, an aspect ratio overlay, but it also allows you to completely control your camera through the monitor if you wanted to. To wrap this up, I'd like to share some of my own thoughts on if you need a monitor or not. On one side, when I'm out in nature, it is kind of redundant to have a monitor with you. It's a hassle to set up and a lot of moments go by quickly. And the time it takes to set up a monitor, turn it on, check your exposure, can be the time you miss your shot. The quality you get through this app is a little bit too low to check focus properly, which is one of the reasons most people use monitors. For me, the focus magnifier that's on the FX3 itself is more than enough for me to check focus. And I mostly use it for the monitoring tools, which Sony have sadly not included in the camera, which could have easily been done by firmware update. So yeah, on the other side of things, it is crucial for you to have a rig that allows you to get the perfect exposure for maximum flexibility when color grading. Now the tools in FX3 allow you to do this with the histogram and the light monitor, but it's not great and it's not very accurate compared to false color. False color is the superior way to expose your image. And being able to get access to those tools that usually costs like 400 to 500 euros on a budget is a game changer for most filmmakers, as well as it saves on a lot of weight, as the whole point of this video is. It might not be the most elegant solution, not the most ergonomic solution, but it's definitely much lighter than a full-fledged monitor setup with a battery and the monitor itself. Long story short, if you would like to use a monitor or use a monitor already, but cannot justify the weight or the cost, this is the perfect solution for you. I hope you guys learned something from this video. See you all next time. Take care.